Okay? So if you have a reason to earn passive income, then what we have here is actually a vehicle or an option for you to do that in the next 2 to 5 years on a part-time basis. Okay? Because what we are doing here, we are helping people to move to the B quadrant. Okay? Move to the B quadrant in the next 2 to 5 years on a part-time basis so that you can earn passive income. Okay? So then the next question is, how can it be done? Now, what we do is that we help you, okay, let me explain to you the business model, yeah? It's very straightforward. I'll just use this piece of paper here. You know how we have manufacturers, wholesalers, retailers, and consumers, right? All of us are consumers. Every day we consume, okay? Now the thing is, you and I always pay 100% for something that costs only 40% because 60% goes to the middleman, right? So what we do is that we want to educate people to be smart consumers. So we want to direct consumers directly to the manufacturer, and we do without the middleman, and that's where you and I can enjoy savings, okay? How many of you here is allergic to savings? Okay, now it's the year end, everywhere is having sales, you know, everybody is going out there to shop, right? Okay, so nobody is allergic to savings. Even if you can save $100 every month, would you like that? Okay, so this is what we do. Instead of going to the retailers, we go direct to the manufacturer so that we can enjoy savings. Now, the other benefit that you and I can enjoy is passive income. Okay? How is it that if we shop with the manufacturer, we can earn passive income? The way we do it is, we direct traffic to the manufacturer. So the more traffic we direct to them, the more passive income will generate. Okay? But the big question mark is, how are you going to create this traffic flow on a consistent basis so that you can get consistent income? That's a question mark. Okay? Now, there's two ways you can do it. One is without a system, which means you do it trial and error. Now, the other way is to do it with a system, okay, which is tested and proven, and that's why we can tell you it can be done within 2 to 5 years on a part-time basis. Okay? Now, if you have a choice to do it with the system and without a system, which way would you choose? With a system, okay, the right crowd. Now, if you choose to do it with a system, what we'll do is we'll help you to create a structured consumer network. Okay, we want to help you to create a structured consumer network. For example, if you create one organization of consumers, you can earn, up to 5K per month. You can create 3 organizations, you can earn 20K per month. And you can create 6 organizations, you can earn 36K per month. So it's really up to you how much you want to make. So if you're happy with 5K per month, you can actually stop here and you generate this 5K passive income. And 5K income is not good enough for you. You want to go for 20K, you can stop here at 20K and the income will keep coming in. So it really depends on how much you want to make. Okay? But the income doesn't stop here, the income actually continues. You can create as many organizations as you want depending on how much you want to make. So which means the income is unlimited. It's up to you. You're happy with 1 to 2K, can be done. You want 1 to 2 million, also can be done. So it's really up to you. Okay? Now then the other question is, okay, the numbers looks great, but who is our paymaster? We don't want to work on something in the next 2 to 5 years, being promised passive income, and then you get passive income for the next, 3 to 5 years, and then after that, the company kaput, and you no longer see them. Then you're wasting your time, I'm also wasting my time, right? So we actually work with 4 pillars of partnership. Okay, we have 4 pillars of partnership. That's you here. We have the single service provider that provide all the goods, services, distribution, logistics, R&D, warehousing, everything done by them. What happened here is that we're using other people's money. So instead of you and I coming up with millions of dollars to create a business, here the infrastructure is already in place. You and I can actually leverage on it. Okay? Now then the other thing is the education and support system. Okay? Now, how many of you here are from the IT background? Okay, a few of you. How many of you are doctors here? Any doctors here? Any teachers? Any business owners? Business owners, you own your own traditional business? Any engineers? Engineers also a few. You see, all of us come from different backgrounds, but why is it we can come together and build a business? So this education and support system, what it does is actually educate you and I to build this business, okay, so that we can do it properly. We can set this up properly in the next 2 to 5 years, so that once it's being set up, we never have to come back to do it again. Okay? So the education part is there. And the support system is also there, so that if you decide that, okay, I've earned my income already, I think it's time for me to take a 5-year break, what happened to your business? Your business can continue to run because there is a support system to keep your business running, with or without you. Okay? And then the third partnership here is the global team. Okay? These are the people that is going to support you internationally, not only locally. And we have access to their wisdom, we have access to their experience, okay? And we have access to their strategy, their advice, and everything. So you are not in business alone, but you are in business with people who have got experience, and you can leverage on them, okay? Other people's money, other people's experience, other people's time, okay? So the big question mark is you, okay? Now, this single service provider, I'm sure all of you know who they are because we are in the building, okay? This is the Amway business. We know they have been around for, in Malaysia, 40 years, around the world, 70 over years, going 80, yeah? And then last year, they actually hit 1 billion turnover RM, okay, 1 billion ringgit Malaysia turnover, yeah, and worldwide their turnover is $10 billion, okay. So they are a very, very rock solid company, and you can see it from this whole facility here, okay. So who is a better person to support our business other than the Amway Corporation, isn't it, right? So this education and support system is actually none other than the Network 21 system, okay? Now this Network 21 is started by this gentleman called Jim Dornan, okay, Jim and Nancy Dornan. They are actually from the US. Jim Dornan used to be an aeronautical engineer, Nancy Dornan used to be a speech therapist. What happened is that both of them has got 40 years of experience building the business, where their first 20 years is actually through trial and error. So they made a lot of mistakes in their 20 years of building the business. So because he is trained as an engineer, his thinking is always about process, predictable results, systems, and that's where he developed a program for anyone who wants to make money from Amway, and this program takes 2 to 5 years on a part-time basis. Okay, so he actually found a formula to build a business within 2 to 5 years on a part-time basis. So instead of you coming in and try the business your way, here we are saying that, hey, there's a tested and proven strategy here that you can follow that's going to give you predictable results. Okay? And the global team here are the people who have used the system and they're already earning passive income from Amway. So they're actually the best coach and best mentor to guide us every step of the way. So if you are in business, traditional business, do you always do it trial and error? Or if you have a choice, you will actually engage a business consultant to advise you in growing your business, right? You will choose to have business consultants, right? So this is what they actually do here, okay? So, according to Jim Dornan, all we have to do is follow a 6-point program, okay? Which I'm going to explain to you later. But right now, I want to talk a little bit more about the Amway Corporation, okay? Because they are rock solid, they've got many, many products. Some of you only know the cleaning products, but you do not know about the skincare. Some of you know the skincare, but you don't know that we have actually water treatment system, right? Okay, so I'm going to introduce an associate of mine who is going to explain to you a little bit about the home care and also the personal care. So can we have Halim?